Ever wondered how to future-proof yourself in a world that's constantly evolving? We're living in a time where change is the only constant. The skills we possess today might become obsolete tomorrow. But don't worry, there's a superpower we all have access to that can prepare us for any future challenges. That superpower is learning. Yes, you heard it right. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is the ultimate superpower that can make us resilient and adaptable in this rapidly changing world. Let me introduce you to a concept that's simple yet profound. Learning is earning. It's not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about unlocking your potential, honing your skills, and stepping up your game. It's about going beyond the traditional confines of education and embracing a lifelong journey of growth and self-improvement. When we talk about earning, it's not just monetary. It's about earning respect, opportunities, experiences, and even happiness. From a musician learning a new instrument to expand their repertoire, to an entrepreneur mastering coding to build their own app, the ability to learn and adapt is what sets successful people apart. It's about transforming your passion into a profession, your hobby into a hustle. But remember, learning is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about embracing curiosity, nurturing creativity, and striving for continuous improvement. It's about not just surviving, but thriving in the face of change. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. So buckle up, learners, because we're about to dive into the deep end of learning. We're going to explore some out-of-the-box examples of how learning can lead to earning, delve into simple daily life scenarios where learning makes a difference, and even take a detour into the philosophy of lifelong learning. So, are you ready to unlock your ultimate superpower? Then, let's get started on this exciting journey of learning. Ever heard of a rock musician who switched to playing the ancient art of didgeridoo? How about an entrepreneur who went from zero coding skills to building their own app? These aren't just whimsical tales. They are real-life examples of people who embraced learning and transformed their lives. Picture this: a rock musician with a love for thunderous guitar riffs discovers the haunting melody of the didgeridoo, an ancient Australian instrument. He immerses himself in learning this new form of music, and before long, he's captivating a whole new audience with his unique fusion of rock and didgeridoo. Not only has he found a new passion, but he's also carved out a fresh income stream, all thanks to learning. Then there's the entrepreneur. With a brilliant idea for an app, but no coding skills, she could have hired a developer. But she chose to learn. She spent countless hours poring over coding tutorials, learning language after language. Fast forward a few months and she's built her own app, saving a fortune in development costs, and even scoring some serious tech cred. Let's not forget the retiree who decided that life after work was the perfect time to learn a new language. He chose Italian, a language he'd always found fascinating. With time and dedication, he mastered it, started a travel blog, and now spends his retirement jetting around Italy, sharing stories and earning a tidy sum from his new venture. These stories show us that learning keeps you young and opens up a world of opportunities. It doesn't matter if you're a musician looking for a fresh sound, an entrepreneur with a big idea, or a retiree with a love for travel. Learning new skills can open up avenues you've never even considered, leading to new experiences, new connections, and yes, new ways to earn. So the next time you think you're too old to learn, or that it's too late to start something new, remember these out-of-the-box examples. They show that it's never too late to learn and that learning truly is earning. Let's bring it down a notch. Have you ever learned a new recipe and then ended up catering a party or starting a food blog? This is how learning can subtly transform our lives, opening doors to opportunities that we may not have even thought of before. Consider this. We all have our daily routines, right? Now imagine adding a pinch of learning to that mix. For instance, let's say you're a fitness enthusiast who decides to learn about nutrition. Before you know it, you're not only transforming your own health, but also advising friends, family, and even gym buddies on their diet. Who knows, you may even start your own fitness and nutrition blog or YouTube channel, turning your passion into a paycheck. Or maybe you're a nature lover who decides to study about local flora and fauna. Soon, you're leading nature walks, contributing to citizen science projects, or even writing a local guidebook. Your love for nature could potentially bloom into a fulfilling career or side hustle. And let's talk about parents for a moment. Ever helped your kid with their homework and found yourself learning something new? That's the beauty of learning. It's contagious. You might find yourself diving into a subject you never cared for in school, and suddenly you're having lively dinner table debates about the solar system or the French Revolution. Think about the last time you learned to use a new app or digital tool. Maybe it made your work more efficient, or it helped you connect with loved ones across the globe. Even in this digital age, learning remains the key to unlocking potential and staying relevant. In essence, every aspect of our daily lives is infused with opportunities for learning. It's like a secret ingredient that adds flavor to our mundane routines, making them more exciting and rewarding. And the best part? It's up to us to decide what we want to learn and how we want to use that knowledge. Learning not only sharpens your tools, but it also empowers you in ways you might not even realize. Now, let's take a philosophical turn. Ever heard of Confucius or Socrates? These ancient philosophers had a lot to say about the value of learning. Confucius, a Chinese philosopher who lived in the 5th century BC, emphasized the importance of lifelong learning. He famously said, "Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous." In other words, knowledge without understanding is useless, and thinking without knowledge is dangerous. He encouraged us to seek knowledge and understanding throughout our lives, to make our labor meaningful and our thoughts safe. Now, let's travel to ancient Greece and visit Socrates, a man often credited as one of the founders of Western philosophy. He believed in the power of questioning and the pursuit of knowledge. His quote, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing," is a timeless reminder of the importance of humility in the learning process. It means that the wisest people are those who recognize their own ignorance and constantly strive to learn more. This is as true today as it was over 2,000 years ago. Both of these philosophers understood that learning is not just about acquiring facts or skills. It's about understanding the world around us, seeking truth, and continually questioning our beliefs and assumptions. They knew that learning is a lifelong journey, not a destination. So, what can we take from this ancient wisdom? Well, it's clear that learning doesn't stop when we leave school or university. It's a lifelong process that fuels our personal and professional growth. It feeds our curiosity and helps us become the best version of ourselves. Remember, learning is not a passive act of receiving information. It's an active, ongoing process of seeking knowledge, questioning assumptions, and understanding the world around us. It's about growing as a person, improving our skills, and opening our minds to new ideas and perspectives. So, let's embrace this journey. Let's be lifelong learners, not because we have to, but because we want to. Because we're curious, because we want to grow, because we want to understand. Learning is a journey, not a destination. It's about growth, curiosity, and becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, learning isn't just about grades or diplomas. Instead, it's a powerful key, unlocking boundless potential and widening the horizon of opportunities. It's a transformative process that allows us to keep evolving, to keep stepping into newer, brighter versions of ourselves. And most importantly, it's a journey that never really ends. A journey that keeps us young, curious, and excited about life. Throughout this video, we've seen some mind-boggling examples of how learning can lead to earning. From the rock musician who discovered a whole new audience by mastering the ancient art of didgeridoo, to the retiree who turned a language learning hobby into a travel blogging career. We've seen how learning can open up unexpected doors. We've also looked at how learning can transform our everyday lives. From whipping up a killer dish that might lead to a catering gig, to acing a work presentation after taking an online public speaking course, we've seen the power of learning in action. And we've delved into a bit of philosophy too, reminding ourselves of the wisdom of the ancients. Confucius taught us that lifelong learning is the key to success. Socrates showed us that true wisdom lies in the awareness of our own ignorance, urging us to keep learning and keep growing. So let's not put any limits on our learning. Let's not confine it to classrooms or textbooks. Instead, let's allow it to permeate every aspect of our lives. Let's learn from our experiences, from the people around us, from the world in its infinite diversity. Let's make learning a way of life. And as we continue to learn, let's remember to share our learning journeys with each other. Let's inspire and be inspired. Let's learn and help others learn. Because learning isn't a solitary pursuit, it's a collective journey that we're all on together. So, here's to us, the lifelong learners. Here's to our journey. Let's keep learning, keep growing, and keep earning, not just money, but experiences, skills, and the best version of you.